Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for this Saturday series of the Global Series here. We're at round 8 at France here today, and we'll be starting off with qualifying and then going on to the race. We've got around, I think it's 10 drivers today. I can't even see it for a second. I think we have around 10 drivers here today. Should be a good race, hopefully. And as qualifying is about to start, we can be going for a good race, hopefully. Sorry. Oh yeah, we've got exactly 10 runners here today, which is always good to see. So yeah, hopefully we can have a good run in today. At the start there was only about 8 people, but luckily we got enough people to come in for 10. So we've got TB here today, Comrade, Santana Raptor, Smatic 8, Crackerjack, Mars 36 Light, Shumbo, Tiano, Banana Josh and Rich. Some people I've not seen in here. I've not seen Rich in here before. Obviously he's in my tier 2, but I've not seen him in this series before, so always good to get some new people in for it. So the first person will be Mars 38 Light to do his lap. So I missed the Canada race unfortunately last week, so I'm not too aware who won that, but hopefully we can see a good race here today. As last week, as I heard, was apparently quite hectic at the start, but it was actually a good race though. So I'm not fully aware, but we do have a good race here today, hopefully. As I'm expecting, as usual, we normally do have good races in the starts, especially at France can be quite hectic. So I'm about to go on his flying lap very soon. As he comes to the end of the second main straight. He's on the soft compound tyres to start off with, so maybe he's looking to start on the softs, or some people will be definitely looking to start on the mediums or the hards. As he's about to finish, oh, he was a bit wide there. So yeah, we've got TB on the hard compound tyres, Comrade on mediums, Santana on hards, Somatic, Crackerjack and Mars all on soft compounds, and Shumbo, Tiano and Banana Josh on hards, and then Rich on the softs. And as we're coming out now, as he starts his flying lap, so as we can see, comes around the first corner, quite smooth. Oh, very wide, he might have got invalidated there. But it looks like he didn't, I don't think. So he's still continuing his lap, so I'm about to assume he's still got his lap going. Takes it nicely through there, quite wide. Now heads into the main straight, heading to the end of sector 1. Heading into sector 2, sorry. Here he comes. We also have the yellow flag, sector 3. I'm not too sure what that is, but maybe it's just a spin, or so I'm just trying to move out the way for someone. Here he comes. Finishes round that hard corner. Coming on to the second straight now. Which, this is a good corner. Some people go flat out through here. Some people let off the brakes. And yeah, he goes flat out through there without braking, which is good. You could see how he takes this corner here. As he takes the inside brake and brakes quite a lot there. Could have kept it about 120 flat around there. He takes this corner really wide again, and he might have got invalid that time. But as he comes around the corners, about to finish his lap any time now. Heading around the final corner now. And the time he puts in is a 1:35.4. I think the next person to finish their lap is going to be TB, who's aborted his lap. And Banana Josh goes fastest with a 1:32.4, 1:32.6 on those hard compound tyres. It's going to be Comrade going out next to finish his lap. As he rounds the final corner, gets a little bit of understeer, managed to keep it under control, and he comes across the line for a 1:32.9 on the medium tyre. It's not bad. Have got anyone else to start finishing their lap time? I think it's Smack must have spun, so he's just leaving his lap there. As we got Tiano and Shumbo. Shumbo's given up on his lap. We still have Tiano going around his lap on his hard tyres. See what kind of time he can put in. He'll be looking to get off the mark quite nicely. It's not a bad lap for him. It's a good lap for him on those hard compound tyres. And we're 134.1. And at the moment I think Santana's given up on his lap. 156, he's obviously spun, but he's going to be going again. Santana's given up his lap. So the next person will be Cracker Jack going for their lap. So see what he can do here. So far, Bernard Josh on the hard compound tyres is in provisional pole. That's only at the moment though, which I'll be surprised if that stays as pole for the time being. I reckon people will definitely top that. So we can see him now rounding the final corner. Takes it very nicely. As he comes across the line, he's going to be in provisional pole. But remember, on those soft compound tyres, Bernard Josh still has a lot of time to improve because he's on those hard compounds. And if I'm aware, Shumbo should be on a lap. It's going to be Shumbo, but he's gone very wide there. He's aborted the lap. And Smatic's going to go across now. He's sorry about that. Heading into the final few corners now. He hasn't aborted his lap. Here he comes, round to the final corner. He's also on those soft compound tyres. I reckon he'll put a similar time from Cracker Jack for me seeing him that top right corner. What time he went round there? Time he's going to get is a 1:32.2. So just about behind, and he's on front row at the moment. As you can see, Rich is about to complete. Well, not about to complete, about 30 or so seconds left of his lap. Quite nicely. Through the short corner. Sorry about that. Takes that nicely. They'll definitely be looking to put in a good lap time here today. I wonder if he can put it on provisional pole. And here he comes. He does have a 1:31.8 provisional pole for him. For Rich, good lap. And let's see if Shumbo's improved on his. Oh, he has not improved because he was not going. He's just about time. See if he can put in the time. He must have got invalidated the last few times. Yeah, we've seen TB and Santana both not putting laps yet. So as it stands, Rich would be on pole, but it's only provisional. About halfway through qualifying at the moment. As we see, Santana's in the pits. TB, Shumbo put in a 1:33.9, which was him sick from those hard compound tyres, but now TB comes around the final corner, and he's definitely lost it somewhere maybe, but puts in a still good lap time of a 1:33.0, which puts him sixth on those hard compound tyres once again. So it's just been good lap times for these drivers here. So yet to see a lap time from Santana. Mars on his out lap on those mediums, and Comrades on those soft compound tyres. Maybe he's looking to put it on provisional pole for the time being, and maybe hopefully secure a pole position. Just a lot happen. People just starting on the lower compound tyres to get filled for the track, maybe, and these so they put in a good lap sometimes. So. As the McLaren there nearly hits the back of that Ferrari. Wasn't really too sure what was happening there. But he really nearly at the back there. But he's about to go on a hot lap. Anyone on a lap? I think TB may be on a lap, but I don't think he's gonna improve on his lap time maybe. As he cuts the corner and he goes into the pit lane. So as we can see, Comrade has started his flying lap now, and here he goes. Wonder if he can put in a good lap time. I think this pole position could be up for anyone here today. Anyone definitely could be up to take it. He's 5 tenths up on his time through the first sector, which right now is a very good to see this. Easily could gain more time. Off the loose straight. Let's see how well he takes these corners. Nicely through his corners onto the second straight now. And let's see what he's up on his second. He's 1.1 seconds up now. So right now he would potentially be on for a fight for pole position. So what are we on for here? A provisional pole up, or maybe he might make a mistake. Let's wait and see. Just comes around that corner. Oh, and he's left his lap. He was definitely going to be on pole, I reckon. Unless he made a mistake on that final corner, maybe. First to finish the next lap will be Cracker, but I can't seem to go up, so as Cracker Jack puts it on pole on the medium compound tyres. Great lap from him. You see Tiana's down in this time, so he's going to go for another lap, I reckon. And yeah, Santana might have got invalid there, but it looks like he's continuing, so I think he might be alright. Or he may go into the pits, we're not too sure, but yeah, he is. Or he might do. Samax now, what, 2 tenths of his time through the first sector. I'm pretty sure he set his first lap time on the softs anyway. He's getting a lot of slip. Oh no, that's the other car. Oh yeah, he's getting quite a bit of slipstream there off of one of the Alfa Romeos. I didn't get to see how much he was up in this time there. But we'll definitely be able to see anytime soon when he comes through. And oh, he spun. Oh yeah, he's onto the sand now, and that's going to be his lap over. As we see TV cutting all the corners. Anyone next to their laps? Definitely be TV the next person too. Obviously he's got it validated right now, because I know he does from what happened, so we'll have to wait to see. People are going into the pits now for one more lap. A Shumbo comes out now on those soft compound tyres. And Tiano is going again on those softs. So clearly he's just staying out again. Oh, and Mars is retired from the session. I think he might have crashed maybe. Sector 2. Maybe he spun on the straight, and there's a yellow flag Sector 1 as well. Sector 3 now. You've got a lot of yellow flags going on. And let's see what Tiano can do through the first sector. He's 8/10 up on his time at the moment. Through the first sector especially, that's very good. Oh, and there it is. He's definitely hit a front wing maybe or something there. So we'll be able to see with the Ferrari now. But we can't see it there. So yeah, he's at 8.42 up on his time at the moment. And let's see what he's going to be up on his seconds through the second sector. 1 second up on his time, which would put him around 6th place. And he can still definitely gain more. Because he put it on those hard tyres, so let's see what he can do on the softs. And Shumba puts it on provisional pole with a 1:31.5, and that's the time to beat now, because there's not any more time for people to come into the pits and then come out, so... Let's see, Tiano rounds the final corner now. As what time is he going to put in? He puts in 4th. As now Comrade is right around in the final corner. Let's see if he can put it on provisional pole. He does! Provisional pole for 1:31.3. The Ferrari putting in a great lap and putting on provisional pole. Some goes on the out laps now. As Tiano's qualifying over there, which is not even a bad lap from him, unless he's going to try maybe go for another lap, but it's not bad from him there. As you can see, Somatic now is starting his lap on soft tyres as well. See if he can improve on his time. See, a Banana Josh definitely wants to improve on his time on those mediums. So right now the time to beat is a 1:31.3. Put on those soft tyres by Comrade Flash. Let's see if anyone can beat that. About 2/10 up on his time through the first sector, which would put him into 5th place if he doesn't make any more mistakes. At least put him into you. And one way he's going to get through the second sector. See if he'll be up on his time or down. As he heads to the end of sector 2 now, is he going to be up or down on his time? He's 6/10 up on his time now. It isn't a good lap for him so far. Needs to be gaining about a second overall to put it on provisional pole. The time is only a few seconds left. Some people are on their out laps and they're leaving it for the last second. That's Santana. Oh no, they're on their hot laps, I should say. And that's it. Comrade's finished, and so is Tiano, and so is TV. TV's not going to improve on that time there. Let's see, Somatic, as he rounds the final corner, will he put it on provisional pole? No, he doesn't. He comes third though. Great lap time still. As Rich decides to pit. As Crackerjack's 4/10 up on his time, which would put him on pole at the position time at the moment. But remember, we've still got Banana Josh on those mediums, and he puts it 5th. Second up on his time, but not a huge amount of gains there. And Shumbo gets so close to putting it on pole, and that's up to Crackerjack, who's 8/10 up on his time, and that would 100% put him on provisional, well, not provisional, would put him on pole for this race. And he's the last person runner now. We'll go with him on an onboard here. We'll see if he's going to be able to finish this qualifying session by putting it on pole position. Though if he doesn't make any more mistakes for the rest of this lap. A bit too wide around that corner, but luckily he still has to keep it under control. As he rounds it, he's going to be on pole, and he is! Crackerjack is on pole in the Toro Rosso. And that's a great qualifying session. We saw that a lot of people were fighting for pole there. I think any of them could have took it if they were on the soft tyres. Anyone could have took it. So yeah, Crackerjack puts it on pole by 6/10. No one got even close to him in the end. But Crackerjack puts it on pole position with Conroy Flash right behind him. Shumbo, Somatic, Banana Josh, Rich, Tiano, TV, Mars, and Santana Raptor, who didn't put a lap time in, unfortunately. Maybe he's doing on fresh tyres starting from 10th, maybe. But we'll see. Good qualifying so far, as we're now heading into the suspense of the race. Like Paul Ricard. So, on to the race. Honestly, anything could happen in this race. Especially that first corner, that can really cause some damage to some drivers. As we've seen in the past. Which has definitely caused a lot of people, especially in real life and in other races this season in the actual Race Spec League. A lot of the first corner here has caused a lot of like controversy. So we don't see that here. So I don't think we have game sound. Oh no, we do. Okay, luckily it came back. Here they come for the formation lap. So as you can confirm, there is your top 10 on how they start, and the grid at the top left of your screen. Position change. We'll put them on position change for the time being, and eventually when people start pitting, we'll put it onto their tyre change or tyre maps. Oh. And he's hit the wall on the formation lap. Oh god. Not good. And he's been disqualified. Oh, that's beautiful. Best we can see, someone's already spun it at the track on the formation lap. So as we can see, Comrade leads the pack for the time being until we get back onto the grid. So that's his tyres that won't be warmed up now. Well, they will be after that spin. As they're coming around the final sector now to compare to the first lap. So yeah, as he's saying, yeah, his tyres may be quite worn after that spin now. And they may not be warmed up, so... But hopefully he can keep his... into the first corner. But I think Santana could be in for a good race here though. He may start from 10th, but he's on complete fresh tyres, and if he's a lot of crashes at the front, he could be in for a good race. At least a podium he definitely could be in for. Even the racing of people are definitely fighting for it. He's going to gain a lot of time if he's on those fresh tyres. I'm not too sure what tyres he's starting, but the soft tyres, yes. Sorry about that. But yeah, as we can see, they're running up on the grid now. As whenever I look at Crackerjack. Sorry about that, guys. So as we're moments away for lights out now. There's 2 lights, there's 3 lights, there's 4 lights, there's 5 lights. And away we go. Santana Raptor's got a drive-through penalty. Already Rich has gone down 3 places. Crackerjack and Comrades took in the lead of this race. Seriously fit into that first corner just to make sure it's all fine. Go around there. A few drivers going wide. Crackerjack's took in the lead back into this race now. He must have overtook Comrade Flash again. And Mars had a flying start, overtaking 2 people. And Rich has dropped all the way back down a bit. Santana's back to where he was, but he's got to try 3 penalties, so that's a disappointment seeing that. It's Max that's the place, and Bernard just up to 4th place. But Rich is definitely the biggest change position now, going down 3 positions. Now as TB makes his position up, and Mars going back up. Oh, oh, and that's TB. He's spun round. I think him and Mars may have been fighting a bit too much, and he still spun it. TB has got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh, as you can see, the Renault go around the outside of the Alfa Romeo. A good fight here, and he sticks round to it. Is he going to keep the position? We're going to stick with this battle for me. This is really good. So I'm just going to... These two drivers seem to be having a good battle. Cracker Jack does put the fastest lap of the race. As he comes round with a 1-second lead into the after the first lap. So quite a bit of controversy with TV form positions. A few other drivers. But the real winner so far is Bernard, Josh, Miles and Santana are all getting in 2 positions, but Santana's got that drive-through penalty, so I think that maybe is race over after that. Then Mars Light picked up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings already. It's only lap 2. Well, Santana gets the move done on Mars. Oh, and Banana just has spun. On runs the corner. And Conrad dropped all the way down as well. What's happened here? I'm not aware what's happened here. And Santana has got Conrad now, and so Conrad's down to 7th place. And there really could be a lot of that now. Santana's the real winner, but he's not at the same time because obviously Santana got a drive-through penalty. Ooh! Who's that? That's Rich and Conrad. They've collided and both went off the track, and Conrad's retired from the session. So now, wow. This could potentially bring out a safety car. And has Rich lost his front wing? I think he might have. Wow. So here we go. Lots of position changes. Crazy first few laps of this race going into this 4 card here. I'm not too sure what's happened there. Rich obviously retired now, or Rich, Conrad now. Horrific start from him, quite feel bad. He had a good start, wasn't to the lead. Had a couple spins, I think that was it. Rich is now into the pits, but he won't be dead last because Santana eventually will have to. As you can see, these 2 drivers are really switching positions and they've given up for it now. There's Rich making his pit stop. He's 28 seconds behind you. I think the only person who will come behind now is probably around Santana because he's got like 2 pit stops technically. But he has got a 3-second lead over Shumbo now, Cracker Jack. There's a good battle between Somatic and Shumbo now. Both of them 2 drivers battling out for P2. Somatic really pushing on the pressure now on Shumbo now. As you can see, just under half a second behind him. Getting that slipstream, maybe looking to get him around the finish line there, or around the start line. And Banana just took it into 4th place. He's got the overtake done on Tiano. So, big position changes so far. As he starts to fall back a little bit, but still right behind the tail of Shumbo now. As Santana does pit for his drive-through penalty. As he gets really close before the corner. Somatic does, and he really is right up there for this lap here. Especially for this lap. So yeah, he's right behind him, and Mars picks up another 3-second time, but that's 6 seconds now. Picks up a multiple warning one. He's falling down a little bit now.
And now he is about 0.6, half a second now onto the main straight. Is he meant to get an overtake down on the inside? He's not going to do it. He's going to be safe, which is good to see that he's going to be safe. He's not going to look to do the overtake. You can see as Marlon pick another 3-second time penalty. That's 9 seconds now than the first few laps. But Somatic said it's still really close to Shumbo here. Good battle for P2. As you can see, Crackerjack starting to put a lead now, 3.5 seconds in the first 4 laps. Yeah, Rich is now 37 seconds behind, which is disappointing to see. He was in for a good race, I reckon, but unfortunately he's had to collide a couple of times with people within that first couple of laps. And these two drivers, as Shumbo goes a little wide, he's definitely getting the better exit now, Somatic, because he's gaining time here. Looking to make the move into turn 1. A bit too far, but Josh sets the fastest lap of the race so far. As they get very close to Mars pits. 4 attempts, not 6 attempts. He's going to get DRS now heading into this straight. And if he can get a really good exit coming into it, he could have a good chance at the overtake. Bit of an awful camera now, but here they come back half a second, just over half a second now. Is he going to be close enough? So he has to make the move. Oh, I reckon he could be. Defending the inside. He's going a bit too far back as Shumbo defends the the middle of the track, so he can't go from the inside or the outside really. Step behind him now as he picks up another bit of slipstream for another straight. It doesn't look like he's gonna be he's not gonna be close enough again. We'll stick with him now. He gets a great exit, picks up a lot of slipstream now. He's having to let off that momentum now. Oh, as Shumbo goes really wide and Smack looks to make the move, but he pulls out of it. Could have caused a bit of contact maybe there, so he pulls out of it quite, which is quite good to see. Both each drivers really battling it in here. And Crackerjack's not taking his massive advantage out of this, as he's only gaining about 2 tenths a lap, which could potentially be more. He's a yellow flag sector 2, and that's Mars. He spun it. It's a shame to see, but he had a lot of penalties. And when we missed it, Somatic takes 2nd place. With an overtake onto the straight, as we said, that could be a position where he was going to get it, and he has made the move down, and now Shumbo is the one chasing after 2nd place. I feel like these two drivers can be swapping a lot for P2, which is going to gain Banana Josh a lot of time to catch up. This could turn into a 3-way battle. As he gets a much better exit around those corners, but he goes a bit wide through there, Shumbo. And maybe Somatic might gain a bit more of an advantage heading through the yellow flag option. That might be Mars again. Yeah, it is. He's gone wide again. As he goes DRS here. And this is Banana Josh. He's going to gain a great slipstream here of both of them. We look to make the move, but no. We've got a 3-way battle here for P2, and I think that's Mars again. And he's gone off again. Look at this 3-way battle for 2nd place here. This is amazing. As we can see, Banana Josh, Shumbo, and Somatic really battling it out. It's been a virtual safety car as Mars is retired from the session. Wow. Wow. Crazy, and there's a 7-second gap in the end, so Crackerjack and Somatic. I don't know what's happened there, but that gap has been extended. As Crackerjack pits now onto the virtual safety car. And this is a very smart tactic, and Banana Josh decided not to pit, but he's on those medium tyres, so you can understand why. He's trying to get the most out of it now. He's trying to speed up as much as he can and miles out the session just so he doesn't get affected by it. So yeah, he takes lead as Grand Prix on his medium tyres, remember, but like we said, he is on those mediums. You see Shumbo and Smack coming right behind each other once again. And will Santana be able to jump them? And Santana's pitted. I know he's not pitted yet, has he? He does overtake them, but he still has to pit again because it was only a drive-through penalty, I remember now. Yeah, I know, right, from it was only a drive-through penalty. He's still got to pit again, so right now Shumbo's technically in P5. But like Josh now picks up a 3-second time, but that's going to be crucial if he does take the lead of this race. But good, that's going to be crucial seeing that. Wow. We see TV's getting 6 positions, but he's still yet to pit as well. As Shumbo's really up behind both of them now. He's lagging a bit behind there, but as he comes round, let's see, it's a 3-way battle for 4th place now. Santana looks to get the overtake done, which he can't at the moment. Smack holding it off well, but he's getting pressure off Shumbo, and he goes really wide there, Santana. Well, not really wide, but goes quite wide there. And these advances of Shumbo gets so close, and they nearly made contact. As he maybe looks to make a move around the inside, and nearly contact against Shumbo, nearly loses it. Santana's gone a bit everywhere at the moment. Heading onto the straight now, going to get double slip show on DRS now. Santana gets a great exit. Causes Shumbo to fall back a little bit. Even with DRS, Smack still pulling away a little bit. Oh, there's contact! Oh! And Shumbo's collided with Santana, and Santana's in the wall. And that's going to be him probably going to lead to Tiano overtaking him. And Shumbo can take his charge onto Somatic again. Crazy there. And that's going to go into the hands of Banana Josh now. He's going to really think he can game the leader this Grand Prix from that spin. That's going to gain the loss of time of Shumbo, but Somatic obviously wasn't involved with it. I'm not too sure what happened. I think Santana just kept losing it a little bit, so maybe that was Santana's fault. I didn't properly get a good view of it. Maybe he lost it and then Shumbo crashed into him, but we'll see. Has Shumbo got wing damage? That's what I'm wondering. Luckily, no. He's quite lucky to pick up on that and no wing damage. So, as we in here, a lot of action so far this race. Definitely the bigger talking point was probably that there, yes. And Crackerjack says another fastest lap now of a 1:33.9 on those soft compound tyres. Here comes Shumbo looking to make the move. Can he get it done? No, very close to bites the pack now. Santana, sorry about that, Santana now finally pits. That's going to put him behind Rich, and by about 12 seconds, I'd like to say. Shumbo and Samatic really going for a battle here. And I've just got to wonder, is Banana Josh going to pit soon? But he's on those medium compound tyres, so he doesn't really need to, but time could cost him eventually. So you can see these drivers are really batting it out now. You completely forgot about Crackerjack actually, he was the leader of the race, sorry, yes. So yeah, Crackerjack will take the lead, but 12 seconds, he's gaining a lot of time, so he's going to take this lead for the Grand Prix by quite a bit. Still with Crackerjack because he's very close to overtaking TV now. Gets close, maybe I have to make a move onto the inside. He thinks about it for a second, but he doesn't know I'm doing it. I need to quickly pop to the loo, guys, so if you guys can just give me 1 second and I will be back and I'll just leave you with the gameplay for a few minutes. You know what I mean?
I did see on my phone that, sorry I'm back guys, that Crackerjack did spin. I know he's lost quite a bit of time now. So yeah, I did see that on my phone as I was coming back up. Yeah, Crackerjack did spin. I was having a battle with Tiano. Sorry, with TV, sorry there. This gap's growing a bit now by Shumbo and Shamatic. What's happened here? Wow. What we'll do now, we'll have a look at the tyre. I've done 10 laps on those mediums and hards. But wow, quite a bit of action I missed there. But I didn't miss the Crackerjack one. Crackerjack did spin when he was having a battle. Ooh, Mr. Max gone wide there. Everyone would have lost a bit of time there to Shumbo's. Now Shumbo's definitely 3.5 seconds away now. And Banana Josh has finally pitted. Is he going to come out in P1? Justin Crackerjack takes the lead again. And theoretically takes the lead, yeah. He takes P4. He jumps to Matic though. Even after all that, Crackerjack still technically takes the lead at this Grand Prix. As TV still needs to pick. He's on those hard tyres for 11 laps. Really Blar Josh having a good battle there with Shumbo. He's going to get DRS, he's going to get a lot closer now. He's going to have a battle a lot closer on the next lap. At 1.2 seconds now. Can he get within a second before the next DRS zone? Getting very close to him right now. Goes wide now. And yeah, he's lost a lot of time there. Nearly 2 seconds behind now. On to lap 13 now. Around halfway through this Grand Prix at the moment. Just around halfway through this lap will be halfway. So far quite a lot of action we've seen here between all these drivers. So we've only seen 2 retirements so far this race. Oh yeah, sure. Fastest lap says the fastest lap. Crackerjack's got the fastest lap so far. His Banana Josh is getting very close now to Shumbo again. See, that's the fastest laps there. I'd like to normally be far people behind, but Banana Josh starting to gain a bit of time, around the same as last lap, but can they be able to improve? So as we can see here, they get very close. And so Crackerjack's pitted.
What's happened here? Is he must have hit? He's run front wing or something. I'm not aware. But Cracker Jack's right behind Tiano now. Sorry about that. Yeah, but not just he goes to Shumbo here. So Shumbo right now has hit the lead of this Grand Prix, which is quite surprising after all that what happened. So, getting so close to Shumbo now. Ooh, Shumbo gets really, really close to Banana Josh here. Great battle from these two. Who would officially take the lead of the Grand Prix? Anyone could take it at the moment. But TV finally pitted now. Gonna come out in 4th place. Not bad for him. He did a good strategy there. And Belonjo's picking up a 3-second time penalty. And that's huge. He got another one as well. So Shumbo right now definitely isn't the lead of this Grand Prix. As I'm pretty sure he has 2 penalties. Belonjo's does. So a lot of action happening here. So close now, heading into straight. Can he make a move here? Into the inside? No, he can't. Getting very close. Oh, so close, these guys. About half a second now. It's just getting a lot closer. So close to these drivers now. Who's going to take the lead at this Grand Prix? but those penalties are really going to come into play. Sorry that guys, I'm just things hurting. You're very close now, Shumbo. Very, very, very close. As these drivers are really, really going for it here. This battle is going on for ages now, and you've got to think that Bernardo is really going to get past soon. But Shumbo has taken the lead obviously now. But it's just nearly a second now, so he's going to have to start getting a move on soon. Sometimes Tarrant takes a 3-second time penalty, and there is a yellow flag. Not too sure what the yellow flag was for. But we will see eventually. This battle still for first place is going on. There's somatic pits now for those hard tyres. There's about 7 laps left of this Grand Prix here. Anything could happen really at this rate. Any driver could take the lead of this Grand Prix at any time. Especially a penalties being handed out. Comes the last 7 laps of the race here. About half a second split, second and third. Second and first, sorry. So second, this battle, I'm confused. This has been going on for a while. Shumbo just can't seem to get past him. We're going to get him onto the straight now. Duro's activated. He's going to get smooth to the inside. And that extra pace is really helping him. He's going into the lead. Great start. So that is Shumbo doesn't take the lead of the Grand Prix now, but TB picks up a 3-second penalty. Can he get the move done on to? Is he going to be able to get the move done? And I think he might. No, he's so close. He has to pull out of it. As it looks like Tina Bernardo takes lead of this Grand Prix. As there's now rain coming down, this is really a bit of coin in the toss now. Because we don't know what's going to happen now. Oh. I wonder if any of these are going to put different tyres on, maybe. About a second now between these two players, and it's getting dangerously close again for them to overtake. Wow. But Shumbo's still right behind him now. Very close to. But Banana Josh's penalty is really going to come into play. Leads the final few laps here of this race. As we can see, about 3 or so laps here. Samek's now got onto those intermediate tyres. So TB and Tiano. And some drivers will stick with it. Their tyres for the rest of the race because they're not too far off the end. Tiano is right behind Santana Raptor. We're going to stick with this now for a little bit. As Tiano is getting make contact. As Tiano just lets him pass just to leave the contact, which is I like that from Tiano. He doesn't like battling like that with all the aggression and everything. He likes to leave space. The DRS now has now been disabled. Coming back towards him, he takes the lead back into here, and Shumbo's now pitted, and I don't think that was a good move from him because he would have taken the lead of the Grand Prix. Oh no, Shumbo! Unless but no, Josh decides to pit onto the last couple of laps, which I'll be surprised by, but he might be able to take the win here. And Rick picks up a 10-second time penalty. Must have cut a massive corner there. As we said, they get very close to the lead now. Wonder if Bernard will pit. He's not gonna, I don't think. If he might, his tyres are looking a bit worn, especially with this rain. It's not helping him. He's struggling a lot. He's got a couple laps to go, and Shumbo's really catching up to him. He doesn't pit. He's staying out on those hard tyres. And I think that could be a mistake now from Banadros maybe. As he nearly loses it. As we can see, Shumbo's getting ever so close. Already gained 10 seconds just from that one lap. Wow. Crazy that is. 10 seconds. He's now 9.8. And yeah, I think Shumbo's come out the best here. I think Shumbo's definitely take the lead to the Grand Prix. My mistakes. He's got 8 seconds. And it's only 6 or so seconds to catch up. Because of all that penalties. And Bernard just now realises he made a mistake. And realising it comes down to 4.5 seconds now. This could have been an absolute storming strategy from Shumbo here. Rocker Jack now picks up a 3-second time penalty. There's a yellow flag sector. Oh, Somatic. I think that's Somatic that spun. At least we stick with Shumbo here. He is right behind TNF Banana Josh. As it stands, he would take the lead of this Grand Prix. And he's going to. And Shumbo takes the lead of this Grand Prix. And that's going to be for good now. You can see Bernard is really struggling now. This is going around again. He's definitely through this. Went out the window. Oh, and Crackerjack spun. Oh, he's on those mediums, and Tiano maybe could capitalise on this. Maybe now, as you can say. But we've got to watch out for some of these drivers. See if they're going to spin anymore. I'm gonna stick with Crackerjack because I think he might spin because he's gone from P1 at the start to now P4. A few unfortunate things have happened, obviously, and Tiana picked up a 3-second penalty. But your race winner will be Shumbo here unless anything bad happens to him at the end. But we'll stick with Shumbo now for the rest of this. It comes down to solid forward following cause if he can keep the car under control. Oh. See, even if you come last, you're still picking up points, which is good for an 8th place finish. Still picking up quite a bit of points, so I'm coming 8th. So another yellow flag. Oh, it's Tiano. He's gone wide. So he's now spun now. Oh, but our Josh has gone wide again. And TB could take second. And Shumbo is the winner of the Paul Ricard French Grand Prix. And a howler from Banana Josh, who's really, really struggling now. And so is Crackerjack, as you can see. Maybe it could be Tiana overtaking him. It's overtaking Crackerjack, maybe. I think he's actually far behind. Yeah, he's actually far behind. Oh, he nearly lost it there. About 6 seconds now. He's here around the final call. He should be alright unless he doesn't spin. He's getting. Oh, he nearly lost it. So Crackerjack's gonna come home and take P4. Unless loads of penalties come into play. And Tiano does take 5th place. And here comes Santana. He's gonna finish now. Comes 6th place, and it comes Santana Raptor. We had a good race, to be fair, after the strategy and for what happened. Unfortunately, Somatic's going to come home 7th place. Disappointed for him. He had a great race up until the spin. And Rich is now going to. Sorry, I have hay for you guys. Sorry about that. Great race from there today. Absolute storming race we saw. We've got Shumbo, who takes the race win with TV second, and Bernard Josh coming in at 2 per position. Great race here today. A lot of action. A lot of penalties there from drivers. But Shumbo didn't pick up a single penalty. So Somatic and Shumbo didn't pick up any oh my gosh, didn't pick up any penalties. So far there's like 6 voice cracks there, but they didn't pick up any penalties, which is good. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the French Grand Prix here, and we'll see you guys next weekend at Austria. So I hope you guys did enjoy this race. It was a good race to watch. The rain really did add a lot of action at the end there, which I thought it could have done. So hope you guys did enjoy the race there, and we'll see you guys next weekend for Spielberg. Bye.